Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we looked at M.A. Tartaglia, our last nation from Enraged Eggplant. And we decided to do it just on a completely vanilla random map, going for thrones, and it was a good reminder of why we don't do that too often. But I think if we had played on Talus, I don't know if we would have made any Hydras, really, because, I don't know, unless it forcefully makes your starting province a swamp, but I kind of doubt it. Let's roll up another one. Nope, that's Asur. 9 is M.A. Nusul. Pretty sure that's another one that Africa mod. That one had quite a bit in it. No, it's not. Just kind of sounds like it is. And it is it's a standalone mod with elements loosely based on a pastiche of East African elements. Okay. So, might as well have been part of the Africa mod, but no, it's its own thing. Okay, well, let's disable this and find... There it is. Nice. Simple, simple, simple. And we're going to go over and do it on Talus. Because now it's been a minute since we had a normal, proper game here. I think this is 353. Yeah. Thirst of the Waters. The Nusul were once pastoral hunter nomads living in the peripheries of Machaca with no center of authority, and their cattle have always been essential to their livelihood, myths, and status. They rely on their herds so much that currency seems an unnecessary, even suspect notion. The people of Nusul are close to their ancestors, but wary of the waters where the dead depart to, since often these are home to treacherous spirits. Some time ago, when seafarers from Baratos made contact with nearby coasts, captive minotaurs from Pangaea were introduced to Nusul society and accepted as sacred beings, however stripped of their independence. Recently, local stability has been shaken by heralds of a coming flood that will end the world if not appeased. Hence, the Nusul have hastily started arming themselves and rekindling bloody rituals of their past in order to prevent the end of days. So we have humans with a fear of water. Okay. Despite being thirst of the waters. We have poorly trained military with primitive equipment, buffalo riders, and sacred minotaurs. We get death, nature, earth, water magic, some glamour and blood with weak astral fire. Average priests, half income. People trade in cattle. Reduced effect of turmoil on income. Turmoil +1, heat +1. Primitive forts, temples cost 300, labs cost 300. Okay. Nusul leader, outside forts as well. 50 leadership, cannot pass rivers, even if they're frozen. Undisciplined undisciplined commander. That's not good. Chaos recruitment 2. Vigil headman. 80 leadership. Same stuff, except not undisciplined, thankfully. Nusul elder. 3 research, old, defense organizer 2, Dominion monster summoner. Of something. Teller of oracles. 1 death, 1 nature, 1 holy. 50% chance for a second death. They have fortune teller 5 and disease healer 1. But inept researcher 2. So 7 research, but 75 gold. This is tempting. If money is going to be a real problem. Jokuma. Quite a bit pricier, 190 gold, 4 recruitment points. 2 earth, 1 death, 2 nature, 2 holy. Earth, death, nature, 10% for another one, or blood. But unfortunately, inept researcher 4. If this were 2 recruitment points, this would be amazing. Even 3 would be pretty good, but 4 is tough. 6.5 research per turn unless I take heavy magic scales. And even with 2 magic, it's still 7.5 per turn. It's not great. I mean, it's not great. It's a good mage, though. And it's a good mage priest for a pretty good price. Quaro, cap only, 190 gold, 4 recruitment points. 2 death, 1 nature, 2 blood, 1 holy, death, nature, blood. No inept researcher, so 17 research. 8.5 per turn. That's getting to be respectable, and they can all at least spam skellies, if nothing else. Chaos recruitment 10. That's 10 per level of turmoil. Reduction. Yes, yes, yes. Loot P. Cap only. Whoa. 245 gold, 4 recruitment points, not sacred. So, upkeep. 2 water, 2 death, 2 glamour, plus 2 to water, death, glamour. Jesus Christ. 50% chance for a blood. That means all of them will have 4 water, or 4 death, or 4 glamour. Underwater regen 20%. Amphibian, invulnerability 15, cold 5, poison 15, shape change into shrouded elder, stealth 90, invisible, spirit sight, spy, reanimator 50, and spreads chaos. 21 research. Yeah, that's 10.5 per turn. This is what we want to make. That's going to be beautiful. Nusul Huntmaster can be recruited in all wastes. Yeah, okay, 40 leadership. Units. Nusul Clansman. Questionable. It's, yeah, I mean, we don't need to go over it. Nusul Vigil. So they have 5 protection on the body, 13 defense with a parry 3 hide shield, 10 MR, 12 morale, 13 speed, Stone Spear, 10 attack, 12 piercing, and Stone Iclois. Range 10, 8 precision, 16 untyped damage for some reason. Yeah, it really shouldn't be untyped damage. Nusul Bull Riders. Dude's just, he's standing on it. Seems unsafe in a battle. 10 hit points on the riders. It's 2 riders, but they count as 1 unit, I guess. 5 protection, 13 defense, no shield, 9 MR, 11 morale, 18 speed. The riders also trample, obviously a carryover from Dominion's 5. 10 attack on the spear, 12 damage. Pretty shit all around. The Buffalo, 43 hit points, 5 protection, with Berserker plus 2, 5 MR, 13 morale. Just, no, I mean, not without some extreme buffs or something. I just, no. Screaming Oracle. Ugh. Sacred 2, but limited to 2 per turn. Really, really quite limited. 25 hit points, size 4 trampler, with 9 protection on the body, 4 natural, and Berserker plus 6, which means as soon as they take any damage, that will bump up to 10 natural protection. So, like, 13 or 14 total on the body. Recuperation, undisciplined slave that can get promoted at 60 XP. They have Stone Spears, 9 attack, 18 piercing. Oh boy. Well, it's kind of similar to the Bless from the last nation we did. They would really ideally take Enlarge, but mostly for the trampling aspect, not for the hit point aspect. But it's expensive, and I could see those points being better spent elsewhere. You're never going to fix their defense, right? Because with Berserker, that's going down to 2. So just get it out of your fucking mind. It's not happening. With Hardskin, they would bump up to 15 natural protection. Meaning that with their armor, that's about 18 total. Not amazing, but it's better. Alternatively, Fortitude for Fizz Resist is fairly strong. I would say Blood Bond Regen maybe, but 25 hit points isn't too high. It's not phenomenal. Regen, they're going to get about 2 per turn. It's not great. Undying Enchanted Blood, maybe. I mean, there's things we could do. There's options. I think boosting the attack up is... Well, you're either going to focus on the fact that they trample, or you got to focus on getting this attack up to be respectable. 18 damage base is pretty good on the spear, but 9 attack is abysmal, so it really has to shoot up. Granted, Berserker is going to help that a lot. It'll go up to 15 attack and 24 damage. So, yeah, they're going to be... Berserker 6 is pretty nuts. So honestly, yeah, maybe just, like... try to get up their health as much as possible. Enlarge... Resilient? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Nusul Huntsman in all wastes. Garbage. I don't know. Anytime I see 0 protection, unless I see ethereal, and even then, it's just like, this is just not something I can use. Spells. We can summon Lut Kulu. Something. 28 death gems. Alteration? Nothing. Evocation? Nothing. Construction? I mean, if you're not putting in any of his spells... Oh, Shard of Depths. It's got 2 armor-piercing life drain. That's pretty good. And Feeble Mind. Well, it exists. I don't know if there's another one-handed life drain weapon at this stage. So there's that. Yeah, I suppose. Interesting. Enchantments. Nothing. Thaumaturgy. Nothing. Blood, we get Defilement of Blood. Feasters, 1 + 1/2 for 18 slaves. Some sort of demented blood buffalo or something. Spirit Undertow. In combat, 1 blood slave. Summons 3 + 2 Clutches of the River. Okay. Spirit Tide, range 3, 28 blood slaves, population -100, unrest +20, Clutches of the River attack reported as a random event. Okay. Boy, I mean, there's not much going on here, let's be honest. Huh. And we're definitely going to want an Awake Expander or something close to it. I mean, as far as money goes, we don't really need that much. Temples cost 300. Our Sacreds are really the only thing worth a damn to make. We're limited to 2 per turn. Hard limit. So Awake Expander is basically necessary to do anything. I mean, yeah, maybe. With enough buffaloes, maybe you could expand, I suppose. But I lean towards Sloth 3. They have an Oracle of Strong Blood. Costs 130. New Magic Pass costs 40. It's like the other bull statue thing. Stygian Morass. That is a baller sprite. Holy shit. 210 hit points, 0 protection, but 15 versus mundane. 3 defense, 16 MR. It's a size 10 trampler, with 3 head slots. Water 1, Death 2, Amphibian, Fear 10, Cold 25, Poison 25, Blind, Spirit Sight, Swallow on Trample, good lord, Reanimator 75, and Spreads Death. With 3 Weakness Tentacles, 11 attack, 19 armor piercing magic damage and weakness, a Life Drain Tentacle, 11 attack, 29 armor piercing life drain, and Devour, 11 attack, AoE 1. Swallow. So he swallows on trample and has an AoE 1. Yeah, this seems like the one for me. It's also Loot Jock. Comes with the first heart. Auto spell Raise Skeletons. That's pretty nice. Underwater regen, invulnerable 15, shape change into the Shrouded God King, invisible, assassin 4, spy, reanimator 50, spread chaos. New pass cost 20. This is basically a rainbow mage option because you don't get any Dominion 1 options. Not bad, but this thing's just too badass. Alright, so Sloth 2. We actually... Do we even have an option of Sloth 3? Yes, the Earth Serpent, of course. The old standby. Not worth it, though. We want this thing. I would say Turmoil 2, for sure, is fine. And then Growth 2. For Dominion, probably 5. And then we have to figure out how we want to run these guys. You get access to Earth Death, so I think Undyne is good. I think Blood Surge is good. We're gonna need to do a little bit more work here. Well, I hate to take Drain. Could do Turmoil 3, though. Yeah, I guess. That's it. Undyne 5, Enchanted Blood, Blood Surge. So they'll have 35 hit points after taking a hit. At which point they'll be at 10 natural protection. So, like, I don't know, 10 plus 5. It's not much. Yeah, 13. 13 protection overall. It's not great. It's not great. I'm interested to see what they promote into. They'll be at 15 attack, and then with Blood Surge, 18 attack. And damage with Blood Surge would be 27. Pretty high. And the trample aspect. They'll still die, which is really a bummer. It's just not doable to have them not die. We'll see how it goes. Biel. Obviously, hoping that this guy does a good amount of work for us. Yeah, I mean, this is the only thing we're making. We shouldn't have too many problems with money. Which is good, because we're going to be making these guys every turn. And they're not sacred, so the upkeep will get to us. For research, Breath of Winter is pretty nice. It's gonna be a bit of a bloodbath, no matter what we do here. Okay, let's see how you do. I mean, if this falls apart, we want to know. Breath of Winter and I don't know, something else. Theoretically, you should be pretty good. I mean, your protection's not great. I'll acknowledge that. 15's not great. We're relying on your life drain and your swallowing. Your ability to swallow. Clutches of the River. 25 hit points, 15 versus Mundane, 9 defense, 16 MR, 15 morale, Fear 5. Blind Spirit Sight, Reanimator 50 with Weakness Tentacle for 13 armor piercing and Life Drain for 23 armor piercing. Jesus. Well, I did take quite a few hits. Yeah, he did take quite a few hits. That's not super promising, because it's going to be tough to raise his protection without invulnerability at Alt 5. Clutches of the River. Yeah, I mean, you can't even see that I didn't even know he free spawned him in battle. That's pretty nice. They're not shit. Or death. So good. So good. Skeletal body is a big help. Damn. Clutches are surviving. It's crazy good. Yeah, I mean, we could make the vigils just to have, like, fodder. But, I mean, this is a defensive game. We're up against M.A. Marignon. I can't even trample his cavalry as it is. So we just gotta play hardball defense. Depend on Skelly spam for the most part. Yeah. So summon-wise, we don't really have anything large scale. That's a big thing that requires 28. Well, we do have generics. Yes, I mean, obviously we have generic stuff. Like this guy has 4 glamour. Although glamour is one thing where you really need nature to get anything worthwhile out of it. Water, though. We can get 4 water. We could get Catoblepus. Which I don't think we've ever summoned. It's got 75 hit points, 8 protection, 16 MR, 60 morale, blah, blah, blah. It's got a Poison Cloud, Fear 10, and a Gaze of Death. Range 15, 10 damage. AoE 20. What? 10 armor negating. Yeah, it's apparently range 15, AoE 20. Obviously, death to any of my own troops, but I don't know. If we get 10 of them and just put them at the front, they'll just spam and presumably slaughter. I assume my PD is also going to be pretty garbage. Yeah, limited to 2 only. But it's not cap only, so we really should get many more forts up. Income is a problem, though. Shit. I guess for now you're going around and building temples. Oh, we got a promotion to a shambling oracle. This one has a chest wound, but still. 28 hit points. They lose trample. Its owners must now anoint it into the Muttering Choir, although its recovery and induction into the ranks is not guaranteed to be quick. Oh yeah, so it's just utter garbage now. Promotion's bad. It must be relinquished to the Muttering Choir. We didn't see any spells like that, right? So they're just meant to die? Fuck. So yeah, oh my god. This is like a hard mode nation. Why are you doing this? The one unit I have worth a damn, and after 60 XP they're just worthless. Good thing I didn't take heroism. Yeah, I mean, we don't have any special spells. Someone suggests here implies they turn into mages? Maybe? Fuck. Okay, he accepted. Excellent. So we do have a couple turns here. Ah, there he did. Yep, he turned into Silent Oracle. One astral, one death, one nature. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I suppose it's a death communion kind of thing. It's fine. Asya the First Scorn. 3 water, 2 death, 5 fucking glamour, but he is old. That's a lot of glamour. Maybe search. Oh, First Scorn just died. Got attacked by a ghost. Because he meddled with the dark arts. That was great. Wasn't that great? Wasn't that great to have a hero like that? Awesome. No, you'll say, oh, well, man, you should have sent him out with bodyguards, of course. What are you thinking? It's a valuable mage. Why would you send him out with a bodyguard? Yeah. Yep. You're right. You are correct. An Alt 4 now. So we can get Liquid Body, which is better than Skeletal Body. That's about all we can get. Skull Mentor. That would be a good research boost. I think that's 5, though. Instruction 5. I'm not usually in a rush to get that. Why do you just have flagellants? Alright, well, here's where most of our money goes. And it's all really shitty PD. Ho ho ho, this is gonna be great. Well, we dissuaded him. That's good. He will hit soon enough, though. And we definitely do not have enough sacreds. Hoo-hoo, boy, it is a lot. Okay, well, he backed off a bit. Nightmare Meadow and Burial Mound. Yes, increase unrest more, please. Ooh, boy. More PD? It's sort of pointless, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Fuck it. Seems to have dissuaded him for the moment. I do want to get this guy sight searching. Because he'll be big sight searching. I guess I could have any one of these assholes do it. Pretty much the same sort of stuff. Okay. We obviously want to get a temple here so that we can start making our sacreds. So maybe we'll get a move on that. Okay. I'm going to assume we're okay, so I'm going to move him into the water. We're about to get Alt 6. There is the question of blood, because we can get feasters, theoretically. I wish I could summon Clutches of the River out of combat as a ritual. But I think some form of conjuration, something to summon, or I go for enchantment 5, which gets us Horde of Skeletons and Pale Riders. Pale Riders aren't amazing, especially against Marignan. He has a lot of priests, high-level priests. So, yeah, I think focusing maybe on water summons is better. Wish I had nature for naiads, that would be nice, but worst comes to worst, we have winter wolves. Yeah, we have winter wolves. And ice drakes. I guess I can just throw out like 50 ice drakes. Feel too great. We lost 23 of our sacreds. We lost nearly 12 turns worth of recruitment there in one battle. And they got 88 kills. It's not good. Obviously, the fire drakes are a massive problem. Mechanical militia's not on the table. Fata Morgana, maybe. I wonder if that's our saving grace. 7 glamour, level 8 enchantment. Maybe. Maybe. I think we're fucked. Yep. He beat PD pretty handily. It's terrible. I mean, it's fucking terrible PD. He's got a dragon. He's got fire drakes. He's got sacred heavy cav. We are an EA nation just getting stomped on here. My big dude already has a chest wound and a never healing wound. We're fucked, man. So fucked. Yeah, we just lost Epernia. We lost our Pretender. This is over. This is a hard mode nation. I don't know how you can justify this. From a mechanical standpoint, this is one of the worst nations I've played out of like 350 nations. It's not that they have no redeeming value here, because this is a really good mage, right? I mean, this is like a really, really good mage. So there's that. And given enough time, yes, these guys would really shine. The Sacreds are pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know if there is any Sacred Minotaur in the game normally, as far as a recruitable unit. Asphodel has the Sacred Black Minotaur. So in comparison to them, the Black Minotaur has 30 hit points, so 5 more. They have 5 natural protection. And they're wearing furs for 7 protection. So they have 1 more natural protection and 2 better protection on their armor. So there's that. They have 11 attack, 9 defense, so better on both of those. 12 MR, so better on that. 15 morale, so not quite as good on that. They have bronze battle axes, 12 attack, 30 damage, so massively better on that front. And Berserker plus 5. Not quite as good, but pretty close. And then Trample, Recuperation, blah, blah, blah. They're also disciplined, which is pretty significant. And they don't promote where you lose them. Also, they're 1 holy point to recruit, and there's no limit. So basically, you have a similar unit, a similar sacred unit from another MA nation that is literally better in practically every single way. Granted, they do cost 70 gold over on Asphodel, so a little bit pricier, but you also have this sort of similar kind of financial issues with Asphodel because it's a pop kill nation. Whereas here you just get shit money because of shit money. They decide to just cut your income in half for fun. Because this nation doesn't like money. So even our best unit is still not great. And you're very limited in recruitment. Now, like I said, they're not cap only. So theoretically, if you get a bunch of forts with your limited income, then you can recruit them all over the place. But still, two limited to 2. I don't get it, because, like, Sacred 2, this is already the limiting mechanic that the game uses. If you want to limit how many Sacreds you can get per turn. That's this system. Why do you also need to limit it to 2 per turn? Why make it cost 2 holy points then? What's the difference? I don't get it. Make it 3 points and then just don't put a limit. Because if I want to take fucking 9 Dominion or later in the game when I can get a lot of temples, let me get 3 per turn then. Why not just do it that way? I mean, that's still not great. And there's like no precedent for these things costing 3 holy points, but it's a modded nation. Fine. But then, yeah, like, super limited, and it's not even that good of a unit. And then everything else is just trash. Like, the normal sort of, like, EA tribal trash. But it's just, like, you don't even have anything that would be reasonably considered to be good. You're not winning with these Buffalo. 43 hit points, 5 protection. It's just, no. 7 defense, 8 attack. Like, just, no. It's not happening. Against fucking MA Marignon? Absolutely not. And then, you know, it's like, they don't have any really good summons. They've got the generic sort of lions, buffaloes. Lute Kulu, I kind of doubt is a game changer, because it's... sounds like just another mage that you summon. That's it. And then there's, yeah, that's basically it, really. And just very, very, very little. This nation needs some better summons. Or needs a bigger roster. I mean, maybe a feaster is really just holy shit. This is the best thing ever, but I don't know, man. I don't know. And then the Pretender is pretty good. I mean, the one we picked is pretty good. He's got a lot of good stuff. And with invulnerability and soul vortex, he probably would do it all right. But yeah, I mean, 15 versus mundane is his only protection. Pretty rough as far as an expander is concerned. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan, I gotta say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's all the comments I have. Maybe I'm bad. Maybe the problem is, you know, that it's a 1v1 against frickin' Marignon of all nations. But on top of everything, I mean, your PD is absolute garbage. You're just like, you know, like, yeah, obviously out of forts, it's going to be always kind of generic crap, but your in-fort PD is clansmen with 0 protection, no shields, no nothing, and vigils with leather cuirasses and parry 3 hide shields. That's it. That's what you get. Do you eventually get bull ride? You don't even get bull riders for free? Like, my god. So, yeah, not for me, man. Not for me. But that's it. My name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.